If your kids grew up in the 90s or the early 2000s, then there's a really good chance you have some old boxes of clothes sitting somewhere right now in your house. And in those boxes, there could be items worth way more than you think. Well, my name is LeeMeier, and I've made well over $100,000 net profit selling clothes online. And some of the most valuable pieces I've found are the exact things that are being donated. So before you go and clean out that attic or start dropping things off at Goodwill, I want to show you specific Y2K brands and styles to look for because you might already have profitable items sitting in your house. Let's get into it. Abercrombie. Some of their best-selling items are Henleys, parachute-style pants, anything with large logos. This is a fairly plain men's hoodie with the brand name across the front. There's the tag there for you. And this one sold full price for about $82, even with fading. In a pair of those parachute style pants or paratrooper pants, you're gonna see the cargo pockets there at the sides, cinching around the cuffs. There's the tag at the back. And these went full price, $69. And a women's cable knit sweater with a deep V-neck. There's the tag, and this went full price, $100. And this next brand is Hollister. What's selling best is anything with fur trim, but even baby doll tops, mini skirts, Henley tops, and anything with a graphic design. This faux fur trim jacket from Hollister, check out the fur on that hood. There's another good picture there, but this one went for $275 after an offer. One of these baby doll sweaters that I was mentioning, it's got this mini cable knit around the top, a large scoop neck. There's the Hollister tag. And this went for about $51 on offer. And one of those graphic spell out style hoodies, you can see how the lettering is stitched on there. That is really popular. Again, the tag there for you. And this sold full asking price about $76. And Y2K era Miss 60. Almost everything from this brand from that era is selling well. This is a simple long sleeve black shirt with a star at the front. There's the Miss 60 tag. And this went full price, $60. And some wild plaid pants with flare leg. These are so much fun. And they sold on best offer for $90. And a denim coat with faux fur trim. Absolutely love this one. There's the tag on the inside, small leather patch on one of those pockets. And this went with the best offer for $150. Real quick, in the description below this video, you'll find my free brand list as well as my free keyword list. And these are the kinds of things that have led me to that $100,000 mark and beyond. They're completely free. A thank you for being here. Back to the content. Aeropostale is another mall brand that is doing surprisingly well for certain items. Some of the better items are pants like this with cargo pockets or parachute style pants, anything with faux fur trim, Henleys, or stitched on logos. This is a faux fur lined hoodie. There's the tag there. This one also has quite a bit of wear to it, as well as lint and pilling. Even in that condition, it went for $100 on best offer. And this is a waffle knit top with a deep V-neck. There's the tag at the back of the neck, hood on the back. And this went full price, $54. And this is a men's item. This is a rugby style shirt with those large horizontal stripes. The tag there at the neck. This one does have quite a bit of stitching on the front of it. And those types of details are what buyers really pay up for with these mall brands. This one went for $90 on offer. Next brand is JNCO, and these items can sell for a ton, into the hundreds of dollars depending on the design. The highest selling items are, of course, their denim. These are a pair of jean shorts, have a snake there at the back of the pocket. You're gonna notice that with a lot of their items, the back pockets are huge. This went for $204 after a best offer. This is a JNCO hoodie. It's got that crown design there on the front, their classic logo. There's what the tag looks like with this one. And this went for full asking price $224. And this pair of jeans with a fish embroidered there at the bottom, it's even fraying around that embroidery. Patch there at the back of the jeans, some holes starting to form around those back pockets. There's the tag at the inside waist. And these went for $350 on an offer. Next up is Juicy Couture. Some of these items are selling for crazy amounts, especially pants if they've got any sort of bling or writing across the back. The other things that are doing really well with this brand are their tracksuits as well as handbags. This is one of those tracksuit sets. This one happens to have a crown there at the back of the hoodie, a small crown at the front hip, nothing on the back. This one sold on best offer for $145. This is one of their handbags, but there's a lot of different styles of their bags that are selling. This one's a little bit more on the plain side, but it is a little bit more unusual of a design. There's the tag there. And this one went full price, $180. This is a pair of their pants with that writing that I was mentioning there on the back. This one is bejeweled, bling, rhinestones, whatever you want to call it, and this went for $55 on offer. Real quick, if you're getting frustrated with seeing your items just sit, or you're not making as much money as you know that you should be, and you're ready to see that turnaround this week, that's exactly why I created the Empowered Reseller. Inside, I show you how to get your items found and turn what you already have into faster sales and higher profits. So instead of guessing, you're turning what you already have into real money, and you're making more money on every item moving forward. Plus, you get support, real help when you need it, and you're not stuck trying to figure it all out on your own. And every month you get a deep dive into a proven clothing niche, so you're never passing by profitable items again. If that sounds like something you'd like, click the link below or head to empoweredreseller.com to see what we're diving into right now and to join us. Next is Victoria's Secret, and some of these Y2K era items are pretty surprising for how much they're selling for. This is a pair of fold over yoga pants. This one happens to have animal print. Also, the name is there across the back where that folds over. There's what that tag looks like. And these went for $175 best offer. A pair of fold over shorts. This one happens to have zebra stripe with love pink across the back. And these went for $60 best offer. And Y2K era nightgown. Here's the tag with this one, and it went full price, almost $98. This next brand is Bebe, and you'll definitely want to go for the older items. This is a newer item, $10, but the older items are selling for quite a lot. Even that skirt suit there, not quite what I would expect. There's another older item there, as well as that trench coat. This is a hoodie with a rhinestone logo on the front. There's a little bit closer look at the studs there for their logo. Sleeves. And this one sold after a best offer for $100. And a faux fur trim suede jacket, also from Bebe. There's the tag. Some metal stud detailings there around the wrist. After a best offer, this one sold for $127.50. And Rampage. This was a low value mall brand. You want to choose wisely with what you sell from this brand because some of it's not selling for very much, but when you choose the right pieces, it can be a good return. This is a tank dress from Rampage. Not the best of pictures with this one, but there's the tag. Kind of ugly in my opinion, but this one sold on best offer for $130. And their boots from the Y2K era are almost always a surefire win. And you can see these boots have quite a bit of wear to them, but they sold full price, almost $80. And another one of those tank dresses, there's the tag. This one went on auction with one bid on it for $93. And cachet or cash, can somebody help me out on that? I remember all of the mall stores from this era, but I don't think we had this one, so I've never been quite sure how to say this. But a lot of the items from the Y2K era are doing really well. There's a dress right there, but again, be careful with what it is that you source because it's not just the brand, but it's also about the style. Their prom dresses are some of the best sellers. There's the tag. This one's got beading all over it. It was listed for $350 and it went for $200 on offer. Even tanks and shirts can do well depending on the style. There's the tag there for you, but this is a corset style top. Note the keyword in the title of fairy. This sold full asking price $60. And a tapestry style vest, tapestry the front and denim on the back. There's the tag. And this sold full asking price $125. And BCBG, this is another one that I would advise you to be careful with and go for the older items. The older items are usually worth substantially more than their newer merchandise. This is a chevron print dress, and a lot of their dresses are selling well from the Y2K era. There's the tag, and this sold full asking price $78. A formal dress here from BCBG. It's got a little bit of beadwork throughout this dress. Mesh overlay, which is huge for this era, by the way. There's the tag, and this sold on best offer for $130. And LEI, this is another lower value mall brand, and the items that are selling for the most money are for sure their shoes. This is a pair of platform patchwork boots. These even have some peeling on them, and you're gonna see that with a lot of items from this era that are not leather, yet they're still selling for insane amounts. There's a look at the tag, and these sold in that kind of condition on a best offer for $72. And a pair of platform Mary Janes. I maybe had these. There's a look at the tag on the inside, and these sold full price for $80. Another one of their pairs of boots, but quite a bit of cracking with this one. Again, these are not real leather, and this goes for this brand as well as other brands. If you're seeing this type of look, even if it's not real leather, even if it's a lower value brand like this, they can be valuable. This one happened to go full price for $100. Keep watching more BOLO content like this. Just click or tap the screen, and I'll see you there.